All right, we're back in Hindsight Reviews. We got Jeff, we got Rashanii. We're here to talk about You Got Served. But, I just got to say this. Jeff's really pushing this friendship thing. Like, he's really pushing this. Like, it's, like this was a strain on our relationship. I have some thoughts about this episode, which we'll get into later into this episode. But I might get canceled. For what I have to say, because this movie, I don't think I've been that mad in a long time. And in fact, I was going to have us watch a good movie next week. I was going to pick American Psycho so we can all watch a good movie that we can enjoy and talk about. But because of what Jeff did to me, I am going to punish Rashanii and Jeff for that, and y'all will find out what that movie is at the end of this episode.
Wait, why Rashanii catching it straight though? If he's over, let it be over. He don't deserve it.
Hi, I'm Derek. They keep calling me Rashanii because old school.
I even got my jersey turned backwards for the show.
I don't think I've ever actually seen this movie before.
You just seen the
I just want to be completely honest with you. I know You've Got Served. It's in the same vein as Stomp the Yard and all those other stupid dance movies that came out in that frame of time. Like that was a whole genre. For those of y'all who don't know, the 2000s were made for the nigga. My name is Jeff. What the fuck is his name? White boy. Channing Tatum started because of a dance movie. He started because of Step Up to the Streets. That's the name of the movie that he was first in.
Right.
And Magic Mike and all those kind of movies. But this movie is firmly in my Hall of Fame shortlist of movies that you only gotta watch the last 5 minutes of. And I wasn't sure if I was saying that correctly about this movie specifically until I watched the fucking movie and Little Kim's fine ass literally said, "We're giving you 5 minutes." It is weird to have a movie that is so fucking bad that Megan Good's not the worst actress in it at the age that she was when she did this movie. And I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Like watching this movie from beginning to end, I am mystified that first of all, this movie is brought to you by a lack of communication. That's the theme of this movie, because if at any point in time somebody just answered the call, if at any point in time somebody just spoke to the person they were mad to, if at any point in time somebody actually listened to their sister when they're trying to convey what's going on, all of this shit would have lasted 3 minutes. That nigga Elgin.
Oh, Elgin, yeah.
That nigga Elgin. And no, I'm not going in order because the last half of the movie is nothing but dance-offs. That nigga Elgin.
The last half, the whole movie is nothing but dance-offs.
That nigga Elgin literally was told by David, I remember these names, was told by David, "Hey, I'm going out. I will see you at 10 o'clock.
I'm always on time. Elgin
gets a call from whatever big boy's name is, whatever Bernard, Bazaar, whatever the fuck it, huh?
Emerald.
Didn't wear anything green. Didn't have green eyes. Nigga's name is just Emerald.
Does he like money?
But he.
Oh, didn't think of that. Gotcha.
Don't do that, Brandon. Don't try and make anything in this movie. Don't try and make sense out of anything in this movie, though. Don't ever do that again, Brandon. Just
I mean,
yeah. But everything you say to make sense is only helping Jeff here, Brandon. So this nigga gets the call from Emerald, and he's like, "I need you here right now." This nigga tries to call David, but David has gotten so many calls from so many random people about the dance-off that they did that his girl, Leah, turns off his fucking phone. David's sister turns off his fucking phone. Okay, cool. So now L can't get to David. So L goes and does this. What you're not gonna do to me.
Mission.
What you're not gonna do to me as a let's be real here. Give me just one moment. How tall is Marques Houston?
Let me guess. I'm gonna try to guess before you look. I'm gonna say at least 5'9", 5'8".
I'll tell you in just a second. Nigga's 5'10". What you're not gonna do to me, and I doubt that shit, but what you're not gonna do to me as a 5'10" little guy like Marques Houston, aka David, what you're not gonna do to me is send me out there with a offensive lineman's football duffel bag to carry on my shoulder, not looking like I'm fucking suspicious at all, and then send me into the goddamn projects.
I mean,
to do a drop off for you.
No. You're making this much worse.
Nigga.
You're making this. You're too nice. It's much worse than this.
Wait, no, it is much worse than this. Wait.
I love it.
This nigga sent a fucking dancer.
A dancing drug dealer.
Dancing drug dealer into the projects with no weapons.
No, it's worse than that.
Nothing but the wherewithal to pop lock.
No, it's much worse. It's much worse than that. You're not being. Listen, that whole storyline is stupid. It's completely dumb. Not only did what you say happens, let's say, for the sake of argument, David was there with him. Mm-hmm. Okay?
The fuck were they gonna do?
Omarion is like 5'6" with no weapons.
To the movie's credit, I guess every time they go together, they don't have that issue. Wait. Also, I want to point this out real fast, because fuck this movie. Fuck it in the ass with a brick. Look. Being hard.
This nigga, David, is walking with, again, Brandon, you play football. This is about the size of the equipment bag that an offensive lineman would have carried, right? Like, this is a big-ass duffel bag that this nigga's carrying past people, and he's looking at the people on the stairs because they're behind him. And it's a white hallway that looks like my grandmother's hallway. It doesn't look like a project. It just looks like my grandma's hallway. So to make it look more dangerous, they turn off the fucking light.
They had to get him.
And when they turned off the light, 3 niggas jump out and jump this nigga. All 3 niggas who jump out and jump this nigga are pummeling him. Like,
I don't know that it's the projects.
Punching him. Me neither. They're punching this nigga.
They said earlier in the movie that he lives in. They said earlier in the movie that he lives in Baldwin Hills, Rashanii.
They're punching and punching and punching and punching. How the fuck did that nigga's knee get broken?
Bingo. One of my questions. What the fuck happened to his leg?
Oh, well, that's the one thing that made sense to me.
How that makes sense to you?
Because you can hurt your knee, just fall like any time you hit the ground. That motherfucker hit the ground, his knee can get hit. Like, that's the one thing that made sense to me. That's the only thing this whole movie that made sense to me.
Don't do that. It's a lot more.
If you fall down the wrong way, it don't have to look bad. You can tweak it. You can fuck your knee up.
I'll let you get that, but it's a lot more that made sense in this movie.
No, Jeff, this movie, not that this matters in the context of our podcast,
right? This
movie has a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I feel like they're giving...
It was rated 3.275, my nigga. Like that.
And I feel like that's all charity. This is not a 14% movie.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. No, this one's for you, Rashanii. I think this will be a good one.
Yes, sir.
Is it Beat Street or is it You Got Served?
Oh, Beat Street's much better than this.
Hands down. You Got Served is the worst movie I've seen in a long time.
No, it's the same.
You Got Served is the worst movie I've seen in a long ass time.
Beat Street's much better than this.
Look. So yes. there's a point in time in this movie where they're talking about going up against Wade, the white boy, the blonde-haired white boy, who's literally, we'll talk about that in a second. They're going up against Wade, and it's a $5,000 battle. So David and Elle say, we'll put up 3,000. The rest of our crew, there's like 7 or 8 of them. The rest of our crew put up the rest. And
it's like 12.
We'll put up the rest, and then when we get the money back and we win, we'll take back the money that we put in, and y'all can split the rest. And some dude is like, "Nah, I'm cool on that." So someone else says, "Hey, why don't you just go ahead and put in equal amounts?" So then they're not putting in $3,000, which sounds logical to me. If you're not cool with them getting the lion's share of the money, then you put in a bit more cash yourself, and then everybody else put the rest. Nah, this nigga just jump ship to Wade's fucking team.
Sonny, yeah.
And not only does Sonny jump ship to Wade's fucking team, when they talk to Wade, Wade tells them, "Man, we don't practice. We just show up and perform." But then this nigga Sonny shows up and they know all of Elle and David's fucking dance moves without practicing. What the fuck is this? Mega Man? Did you just absorb their fucking dance powers from Sonny? What the fuck happened? And why the fuck is Little Saint's hairline so fucked up?
I mean, that's just been a black trope throughout these movies. It only recently got better.
The best actor in this entire movie is Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. And here's my question about Steve Harvey, because ain't nobody safe. If Mr. Rad knows exactly what's going on in Mr. Rad's neighborhood, then why the fuck was Emerald able to walk the streets for so long?
Mr. Red is a fed. Mr. Red, he's a fed.
Yeah, if you knew about it way back, why you wait until this nigga have to carry that football bag into the fucking Baldwin Hills project to get jumped?
You know, the more I think about it, Mr. Rad might have had David and Elgin working for him.
I don't know what the fuck that nigga did. This movie was brought to you by fucking bad hairlines, poor communication, fucking two-tone basketball jerseys where one side was black and the other side was white. Every single fucking jersey they had was fucking two-tone, from Allen Iverson to Rasheed Wallace.
I mean, that was a time.
I got one of those. My Darius Miles jersey.
I missed out on that. Honestly, that was dope.
But let me say something.
Okay, you say something, I'm gonna say three more things.
I just want to speak on this movie and why I chose it. And
I need to hear this.
Yeah, I gotta be better with my choices for this show, for the simple fact of the matter is I think I'm letting a lot of the movies that I just like to play around the house when I'm cleaning or just doing some background noise.
That's exactly what it is.
This is what this movie is. This is like more background noise than anything. But I find myself at times sitting here watching it, either laughing or questioning certain things. And then it became a thing of where my wife be like, "Why you always watching this movie?" I was like, "I don't know."
So again,
it's become a habit now.
This movie, like he said, background music. This movie is literally, you can skip past everything up to the last 5 minutes.
You keep saying that. Why do I need to watch the last 5 minutes?
You don't need to watch the last 5 minutes. But if you're gonna have to watch this movie, you can watch the last 5 minutes and know everything that happened in the fucking movie. Because these two niggas stopped talking, and then for some fucking reason, Elle and David stopped talking because David got his knee hurt because his sister wouldn't let Elle answer the phone. So Elle is now not talking to, or David is now not, no, Elle is not talking to David now. He's also not answering he's not listening to his sister. They're not speaking to each other. And this nigga also has now built a Tony Montana level, you don't fuck with my sister Manny type situation.
Yes, sir.
Which
there you go.
Weird as fuck.
Weird. But they did, to the movie's credit, they did drop that nugget in the beginning because he's like, "Where you at?" And he's like, "I'm with your sister. What you doing with her?"
That wasn't weird. That's what dudes did back then.
Nah. First of all,
as the movie kept going,
sister don't look like nobody else in the whole fucking family. Tell me she's your stepsister without telling me she's your stepsister, dude. You've been trying to, what are you doing, step bro, this whole goddamn movie? You fucking hater. I see through you. But so this nigga is like, I'm gonna hate on you so much that you and Elle are gonna break up. They don't talk. This nigga Rico, big head Rico,
he was trying.
For some reason, I don't know what it is. For some reason, this nigga hang out with like an 8-year-old kid named Little Saint, maybe 9.
That's his
He
little
might be
homie. That's his
might
little
be
homie.
It's like a mentorship program.
Yeah,
We
mentor.
don't know how this shit got started. It's just happening. I'm not faulting that. That's cool of him. That's cool. Somehow Little Saint is like a motherfucking gangster. And this nigga hop in the car with some other gangsters and get shot up.
Oh, no. So they did explain that. So there was a part in the movie where he was trying to hang out with them, and they told Lil Saint, listen, those older dudes that you hang out, like that you follow around with, they're not good people. Like, you got to stay away with them if you want to hang out with us.
Yeah, they can explain it all they want, but the logic of it is just fucking stupid. You know what a gangbanger's not going to let happen? Hey, little 9-year-old kid, get in the car with us.
They did it on Snowfall. They had little kids running around doing shit for them.
But they didn't have him in the car with them to get shot up.
I mean, I don't think they thought they was going to get shot up, or they wouldn't have rode there.
Also, Little Saint dies. The car gets shot up. Little Saint dies. Everybody's sad. It's a sad moment. Elle and David still aren't going to make up. The next day is the fucking finals of the dance routine or the dance off for $50,000. How the fuck y'all make those Little Saint shirts already?
I mean, Rico fast with that.
How the fuck? Why the fuck is Rico even at this fucking show?
Because he's doing it for Lil Saint.
Yeah.
This is LA, ladies and gentlemen, back in the 90s. And Little Saint was getting all of his stuff, all his clothing, all his everything brought to him by Rico. You know what Rico need to do? He need to hustle his ass on down to whatever corner Little Saint's family was doing there. My son just got killed, fucking car wash. And pick up a hose.
They had to pay homage.
Also, they literally fridged Little Saint to get Elle and David to talk to each other.
But it was still frosty.
It didn't even work. I don't believe that Elle and David are going to be cool a week from after this movie ended.
Oh no, because which one was Marques Houston? David?
It was
L.
Oh, L. He was still even almost to the last 3 minutes of the movie being stubborn. And I'm like, okay, finally they kind of did some wishy-washy makeup. Some
stupidly stubborn.
Are y'all not going to talk about the thing?
What thing?
What, his grandma saw that he was getting his ass whipped when she left that day?
No.
Oh, yeah. He got snatched up.
Why they had them dancing in the fucking rain?
Who's that Rocky thing?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
In the context of the movie, why were they out in the rain?
It made me so mad.
It made me Rocky 3.
It made me almost
Rocky was outside training.
What do you think they were doing?
What are you training in the rain for if you're dancing?
It's emotional.
When did it rain?
Everybody else.
When did it rain? That's like on Kill Bill where they're fighting the crazy 88. They drive down the fucking street. There's no snow. She goes into the club. There's no snow. She fights the crazy 88. There's no snow. And she goes out back to fight Oren Ishii. And the entire fucking landscape is covered with snow. When did it start raining in this movie? Beautiful. Because the next day it was dry as fuck. The sky was blue when they were out there on the basketball court. When did it rain? Like that. Like torrential, look at my chest. I'm out here like fucking Usher, rain. When did that happen?
They might have been doing a rain dance.
And how'd they have a spotlight on them in the rain?
They went to a spot. They had a light.
And why are they both separately dancing in the rain together?
Because they're getting better at their craft. What are y'all talking about right now?
This was so ridiculous. This is one of the most ridiculous scenes I've ever seen in a movie. It was so ridiculous.
They were like, you know what we need to dance.
Why did Kobe Bryant wake up at 2 a.m. shooting jumpers? Why y'all questioning this stuff?
Guess what Kobe Bryant didn't do?
What he didn't do?
Have a perfectly good gym inside, and then it's pouring outside and say, you know what I'm going to do that's going to make me better? I'm going to go shoot these jumpers outside in the rain.
Hey, Kobe
didn't do that.
Kobe came out in the streets and played ball. Don't play like that like he won't out here at the Rucker.
But he wasn't out there in the rain at the Rucker.
I mean, listen, dancers are different. Anyway, that's been a trope in dancing movies for a long time. This ain't the only movie that did that.
That's why my hot take is my hot take is, and I say this as someone who used to be a critic. I listened, and I was part of it, of all the people that was saying, like, you know, all these institutions that give out awards are so racist towards black people, and they didn't give us a chance. And I've been on Hindsight for a number of years. And I got to tell you,
oh hell,
the number of these black movies from I'll say from like 1992 to like 2008 that if they weren't racist should have gotten awards, very, very, very small. A lot of them are like this. A whole lot of them are like this. And it made me very upset. It made me very upset. I felt shame.
No, there is very few. There's a very, no, I ain't gonna say very few, but there's a very small amount of movies in our community that feel like this. This is for us bias, I guess, to a certain degree. I don't expect a white person to, you know what I mean? I don't expect them to put it in or watch it or whatever. But as far as a dance movie, it's not the worst.
What's the difference between this and Bring It On? One is black and one is white.
Bring It On. Is that the one where the white? No, the fuck it isn't.
Bring It On.
Bring It On is the one where the white girl learns hip hop to get in the fucking Juilliard. Get the fuck out of my face.
No, that Saved the Last Dance.
Oh, okay.
Bring It On is the cheerleader one.
It's the cheerleader one.
About cultural appropriation. Okay, so Bring It On was the Clovers. Yeah, no. I would much rather watch Bring It On than this.
Bring It On is great.
Bring It On is excellent.
It's the same thing to me.
It's not the same thing because Bring It On is about a white girl stealing black folks' appropriating an entire style. This was let's be honest. Let's be real honest about this.
That's what happened in this movie. The other team was led by white people from Orange County, and they stole their whole get down.
This movie was about how Wade and his crew literally were the best fucking dance crew in Los Angeles and should have won that last competition.
I mean, I've seen that argument, and I used to push back on that argument. I don't anymore.
Because
we gonna call them the best? They stole their moves.
Wait. The majority of that final dance-off was Oscar and whatever other guy showed up at the very end to dance with Little Saint crew doing their solo breakdancing while everyone else literally sits on the ground and watches.
Now, that was clever.
Wade's whole crew is out there dancing. Wade's whole crew is doing choreographed movements, and that nigga floated in midair. That shit is still crazy to me. They should have won.
No, that was clever because before the match, right, they couldn't work together because the rules said whatever team you signed up for in the beginning was a team you had to show up there with, right? Mm-hmm. And then in the overtime round, Lil Kim says no rules. Throw all the rules out. And so that allowed them to come in and do that shit. Now that made sense. Cool. I give them credit for that.
That's great. You're literally, I don't know how you do this, but you hear what I say and filter out all the stuff until you get to where you want it to be at. I said that they should have lost because they sat and watched those two niggas dance the entire time. It was either Omarion and two niggas coming there and doing that punch scene where he was ducking and laughing and all that kind of shit, or it was them niggas doing head spins and fucking backflips while everyone else sat down, or it was a white boy doing a windmill in slow motion while everyone else stood in the back and did slow motion, oh my God, reactions.
Omarion flew in the air.
Or it was them standing in the background while another nigga did a head spin so long they all act like they were dizzy and fell down. Or it was them, like literally every single time in that last 5 minutes, it's someone literally doing dope shit while the entirety of the rest of the crew is sitting there watching. And by the way, I checked $50,000 divided by the 14 niggas they brought up on stage is $3,275.
That's a lot of money for them.
No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. Where he had like 8 people up there originally. If he had just got the two niggas who went up there and bodied everything, Oscar and that other nigga up there, they would have walked out with 5,000.
But
Listen,
they were doing it for Lil Saint. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Rashanii,
we'll give some money
you a
to Lil Saint's
basketball
family.
coach. You a basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
Wade's team was running a motion offense, right? And Elgin's team was running ISO. They got a bunch of ISO players, and they said, we're going to go ISO. You can't stop us. And they rolled the ball out there and let each of them go on ISO, and they worked them. That's how you do it.
But the thing is, when it's all said and done, logically, to me, if Little Kim is bringing these niggas on to do a music video with her, and it's a 3.5-minute music video, she ain't gonna have time for all these niggas to do individual ISO dance moves. Wade's team was doing choreographed shit that she needs for her actual performance. This is bigger than hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. She needs backup dancers. So they shouldn't have let the crowd fucking vote, first of all. Because you know where they had this at? Right down the street from David and Elgin's fucking house. This was not in Orange County. This was at the Staples Center.
Ooh, favoritism.
Exactly.
Ooh, nasty work.
So this movie was stupid in a million different ways, but it was really stupid in the way that it ended because them niggas should have lost.
I got a question for Jeff. When you're done, go ahead.
Not only should they have lost, David. So when David and Aaliyah, because they wrote her in honor of Aaliyah passing, that's the reason why her name's Aaliyah, by the way. David and Aaliyah are sitting in the bar or at the restaurant, and Aaliyah is telling David about Emerald, how Elgin got jacked for the money and all that kind of stuff. First of all, how David doesn't know that, I don't fucking know. So Elgin comes in as they're talking. This nigga puts hands on Aaliyah, which causes David to punch this nigga so hard that this nigga flies off his crutches.
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't hear no, my knee or nothing.
2 days later, this nigga's out there dancing in the rain.
Did we know that it was 2 days?
I mean, we don't get nothing with time with this movie, so.
We don't get no time in this movie.
That montage seemed like it was over a number of days to me.
I mean, we did see the part where he was trying to work out. He did the little spin. He was like, my knee. He fell on the couch.
Yeah, he was doing knee bends and touching his knee, and we thought he was good. And then he went outside, and Emerald was like, while it's in my mind, as a big nigga, one thing I don't want to do as a big nigga is sit in the back seat of a car. I know that's how you convey that you're powerful and all that kind of shit, but you don't always have to be in the back seat of that car unless there's nobody in the front passenger seat and you can move that shit up as far as you want.
But wasn't he in a big ass Suburban?
I mean, have you been in one of those? The seats are really compact.
I mean, I thought he was like in a big ass truck, so he had plenty of room back there.
Yeah, he was in like an Escalade, but the seats are compact. Sorry, you said you wanted to say something, Brandon.
Yeah, I got a couple questions for Jeff because
for Mr. Jeff over there.
I need some answers for these things.
I can do my best.
The first question is, what point did Megan Good serve in this entire movie? He did nothing except show up and say, "My name is Beautiful" with 2 L's.
I'd be like, "Oh my God, would you drop?" But anyway, she was Megan Good. That was all. Or either she was friends with Marques Houston and Omarion or with that camp, and it was like, "Hey, do you want to?" Sure, I guess. We want to be movie stars. Can you hook us up?
What has she done before this besides Cousin Skeeter? Has she done anything before this? By the way, she was in Stomp the Yard too, so she ties those two things together.
Did that Tyrese movie come out before this?
She Ride or Die?
No, wasn't it Biker Boys?
Biker Boys did come out before this, the year before. And then Cousin Skeeter. So she had done one movie before and a bunch of TV shows. And she was terrible.
Like I said, I think she might have been friends with them. They wanted to get some actors in their movie.
They did have a good actor who had one scene. What's his name? Dorian something? The nigga who played the doctor?
Yeah, he's really good.
He's a good actor, and they gave him like 3 lines.
He's really good.
3 lines.
A little saint died. Sorry. How
Man,
much do I get paid for this?
Yo, I know homie was probably like, shit, this is like a probably 3-4 hour day. Sure, I come in for that. That's easy work.
Hey, y'all want to hear y'all want to hear this real quick? I know that this has nothing to do with the movie, and yet to me it has everything to do with this fucking movie. Omarion, who played David in the movie, Omarion took 500 hours of Spanish lessons in preparation for this film.
What?
When asked why, he said, "Why not?"
But there's okay. Y'all already know I'm going with this, right? Was there any Spanish speaking?
There's no Spanish speaking at any point in this movie.
Is there a fucking uncut?
Oh, so this movie is brought to you by lack of communication, two-way jerseys, big ass hats, like size 9 fitted caps. That nigga's entire head and his ears and everything else were inside of his fucking hat every single time. And also, that nigga's hair was done so poorly, I thought it was a wig.
Who? Which one?
Oh, Omarion. His hair looked so raggedy that I thought it was a fucking wig. I couldn't stop looking at it.
I was that was the point at certain points because they were supposed to be broke boys. So
also to have all these little niggas on the basketball court.
I peeped that too. I peeped that.
I mean, you see that outside all the time.
No, if you watch those basketball scenes, Marques Houston and Omarion, I was like, they not that big. Why do I look so much smaller than them?
Exactly. Lil Fizz. Like all these niggas is named Little for a reason. Oh, by the way, like 2 weeks after this movie came out, B2K broke the fuck up.
Damn. Damn. Shit.
So let me see how much sense I can make of this shit. These niggas lose to Wade and them, the $5,000 dance off. They lose because Sonny goes to the other team and does all their dance moves. And instead of them actually rising above that, they just scream out, "He stole our dance moves."
They said it at least a good 5 to 6 times. That's your move right there.
He's doing your move again. That's your move. It looked a lot like Columbus Short on Stomp the Yard when he went out there and did everything. Oh shit, he's doing New York. Now he's doing Atlanta. Oh shit.
I fucking loathe that scene in that movie. Good God, I hate that scene in that movie. It's like, all right, whatever.
Now he's doing Los Angeles, and it's the same fucking move over and over again. So this nigga steals their moves. He's like the Shang Tsung of fucking dancing. And somehow he's taught everybody else these moves without them ever practicing. Because wait,
say.
Also, them losing was all Elgin's fault. Them niggas went and pulled the fucking Back to the Future Part 2 playbook out the closet, blew it off. Why don't you want to battle us tonight, Elgin? What are you? Chicken?
What?
Nah, I ain't chicken. I'm gonna gather my whole group that I just told them that we was gonna practice for like a month. I'm gonna tell them we're showing up tonight for this shit.
Can I tell y'all the darker side of this movie? And I just like to play this out in my head. So when they lost against Wade, and when they walking away, I guess after
walking to Wade. Sorry, go ahead.
After Mr. Rad give them that speech about keep your head up, y'all got talent and stuff like that. Elgin and David are walking away, and one of them goes, no, Omarion goes, he said, you know what? Sonny gonna get his. Don't worry about that. You notice we never
We don't see Sonny again after that scene.
I think Omarion might have popped him. That's what plays in my head. I'm just thinking like, cause when you had brought Sonny back or showed Sonny with a black eye,
something. We never see Sonny again. Sonny joined their team once, and I was like, for the rest of the movie, Because again, never seen this shit. Let me be honest. Never paid attention to this shit before.
You could at least show them at the end mad, like, damn, I should have stayed with the crew, like throwing off his hat, like, shit.
I was just like, okay, maybe he's all the way in the back because they have like 19 people on their own. Sonny is fucking gone. They brought that nigga on and
Omarion took care of that.
they did the same thing to that nigga that Donald Trump did to Chris Christie. They just were like, get in the back. You have no place here. You have no power here. And he was like, fuck this crew too. And the next time we saw him, he was with the Furious Females. That was the name of the fucking group, ladies and gentlemen. The Pomona Pit Bulls, the Furious Females, Wade's. I don't even remember what the fuck the name of his group was. And the Little Saints.
Another question for you guys. And you guys got to walk with me. I want y'all to talk me through this. You don't even have to talk me through this. Just throw some things out there. I just want to know how y'all feel about this. What was it about the 2000s where it was a really emphasis on highlighting white dancers? But
oh my God.
Of course, like the co-star or the to help them, you know, they go to the hood, they deal with black folks, but they highlighted.
No. Let me ask you a question right back. Let me piggyback your question with the question.
All right.
Why was every woman dancer white?
No, they had one black one.
Every featured woman dancer who got a camera on them was white, and they all did the same thing. They either did a hip thrust, or else they would twerk, or else they did the splits.
Yeah, I think anytime a black woman dancer was there, she was added with a white girl. It was never like a solo. I don't know.
Even when the two were like, "Can we join your crew?" out of no fucking where.
Yeah.
Never saw the black girl or the Asian girl again.
I think I did see them once in the next battle. They had a little segment
where they did the shirt over the knees and did the foot thing.
That was it.
Just like Sonny. They
brought to the table.
They were like, you dirty lips. You need a bath.
Maybe they have a moving people where y'all don't dance every show. You might have somebody else be this 8 will do it, or this different 8 will do it.
I think honestly, when Elle and David got mad at each other because Elle literally did all this stupid shit on his own and blamed David for it. I think when they got mad at each other and split off into their own two crews, nobody picked up those two girls, and that's fucked up.
That's possible. One of my favorite parts of this movie is where they're in the hospital and that nurse get tired of it. That doctor get tired of this shit. You all have to go. I was like, shit, that motherfucker on crutches. He don't want to sign no paper, nothing. He just leaving, I guess. I've been to ER before, and I don't think it worked that way, but
Aaliyah ran in there and said, Elle, I'm so sorry. I made David turn off his. I don't give a fuck.
Shut up and stop acting like a hoe. Whoa, sir.
This escalated really quickly.
He went to 0 to 100 quick.
And how the fuck? Wait. How old are these people really?
Thank you.
I think they're supposed to be like college age.
Okay, Brandon. So you saying probably what, 18, 22?
Probably like 20 to 23 because she said, because the grandmother said, or somebody said to Omarion's girlfriend, like she was in med school or she was going to go to med school.
Yeah.
So she's got to be like 21, 20,
but
21.
Is she though, or is
like
she in? Is she an intern? Is she a resident? Is she a student?
No, I don't think she was in med school yet. I think they said she was going to med school. Get ready to go to med school.
I think she's in high school.
No, she's not in high school. They're clearly not in high school.
I think that she was doing one of those. I think her and Beautiful were like, yo, let's trial as an intern thing. Like they had to be like 19 or 20 or the older I get, the younger everybody else looks. But
those people were clearly college age to me.
Beautiful seemed like she was a little bit older.
Yes.
a little bit, maybe by a couple of years.
Yes.
They were definitely college age.
Okay.
What, somewhere 20, 19, 20, 21, around that age. They weren't high schoolers. Nothing about this movie led me to believe that anybody in there was in high school.
So it couldn't have been maybe like just freshly high school graduates.
No, they definitely
18.
weren't freshmen either. The way they were talking about her, they weren't freshmen in college. They were college age.
These some fucking 20-year-olds who y'all different. I don't know. Y'all just out here just struggling. I get you struggle, but y'all here playing y'all ain't nobody got a job. Y'all just dancing, all of y'all.
And for what?
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to break through.
Right. But if you're going to be, okay, dancing groups, like really? Like if you ain't what's the name of the group with the mask? They out there with y'all, right? On the West Coast.
Aaliyah, yeah, the Jabberwockies, one of the lead dancers of the Jabberwockies is a close family friend of ours.
Right. But I'm saying, like, if you're a group like that, cool. But Dave, like, it's just weird that this movie decided to highlight groups. I'm like, you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, it's weird.
So Aaliyah was 19 when this movie came out. She was born in 85. The movie came out in 2004.
Okay.
She was 19. So again, it makes me think that they were straight out of high school or about to take that next step and maybe doing an internship, or maybe they just needed it, for reasons and they weren't really going to give us any explanation. That's fine and dandy. The reason why I'm asking, because Jack A showed up at the beginning of the movie.
She's here to the end. She looked at that script and was like, no.
Her and the doctor got as much play, as much screen time as each other. Like, but
I thought that was Jack and Harry in the crowd at the end. And I was like, where did she come from?
She's the mom. She's the mom. She just stopped being in their lives.
So the two best actors they could afford did nothing.
And if you really pay attention to the movie, like really, really pay attention, you kind of thinking like, oh, David and Elgin, I think everybody knows they kind of like are dancing drug dealers. Like that's just, it's just weird.
Yeah. So also, Rico, his real name is Jarrell Houston. He's Marques Houston's cousin.
Yeah, I knew that.
That's how he got on the stage. Because I never saw him dance.
Wait a minute, that's the dude from B2K though.
Yeah. Everybody from B2K was in the movie.
Him, the dude that came on the basketball court said, "Can I?"
Oh, that's Jay Boog.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to. You, it's just fuck whatever.
Fuck know these people.
You ain't supposed to.
The fuck I look like. But they didn't let him. I didn't see him dance. And then for some reason, after David and Elle could have talked multiple times, but communication issues.
I mean, it happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't. That funk was stupid and it lasted way too long. That funk was literally stupid.
Eventually, I think at that age, the beginning parts, yes, y'all would. I like it, but eventually somebody will be like, hold on, we need to get this shit straight. Let's talk about it.
So the way I'm looking at it is it took the death of a little kid for y'all to get back semi-cool.
It didn't. Because you remember, like I said, Marques Houston was like, fuck that, good luck. He was still being stubborn.
That ain't cool. And after they $3,275 run out, which wouldn't have been enough to pay Emerald anyway.
Oh, but Steve Harvey to the Fed took care of that.
Right. Showed up again.
Because if he knows everything that goes on in Mr. Rad's neighborhood, you know David and Elgin are slinging dope. Because ain't no other, well, these other kids like paying for pocket change, but these motherfuckers come and playing for $5,000 just like that.
Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not sweating them selling weed. Okay.
How you gonna support a $5,000 dance off when you know this neighborhood, my nigga.
Wait, Brandon.
You know these kids ain't got no job. Sorry, go for it.
Brandon, wait a minute. Let's rewind that. You really think it was just weed?
Yeah, they was just selling weed.
They weren't getting their knees broken.
Nobody would trust Marques Houston and Omarion to sling real drugs.
Are you
Emerald
sure?
would.
Emerald would.
No.
What I'm not gonna do is trust
weed.
a 5'6" nigga with cocaine or weed.
I'll give him some weed. Little niggas sell weed all the time.
Not in a big ass duffel bag that you could fit fucking Lil Fizz, B, Raz, whatever their names are in it.
Speaking of that was the most random ass Nas song to be playing when he got his ass whooped. I was like, that's Nas. Wait a minute, what is this song?
It is exceedingly crazy to me that the only person out of this group that really made it, I mean, out of the group of dancers, out of the group that was serving and got served, Megan Good is probably the most successful actor out of this entire group.
Actor? You're not wrong, because she has gotten progressively better as time.
She's gotten better.
Yeah.
She's gotten better. By the time Harlem came out, I was not mad when I saw her on a show.
Yes,
but this movie is so fucking bad. It's so just.
It is. But you see,
it's so unnecessarily. Nigga, you see Emerald.
May said, I've been calling you all this time, and now you want to talk.
Well, nigga, you got me in your car.
That man ran off on the plug. Ooh, wee, that's some nasty work.
This nigga. So this nigga gets his knee hurt, and maybe the next day, maybe 3 days later, he's trying to work it back out. Because again, somebody, either we're going with the theory that Brandon had, which is that he slipped and fell and hurt his knee, or somebody took time out to punch this nigga in the kneecap.
I mean, granted, the way Brandon explained it, especially at my age now, yeah, I can, shit like that. When you fall a certain way, you can kind of tweak your knee or hurt your ankle. That can possibly happen.
But that nigga literally just laid there like Glass Joe from.
The way you see the fight, he just kind of like fall back and they just start whooping his ass. But whatever.
Whew. Sheesh.
This was I think this was a fantastic movie for Hindsight. Even though y'all don't like it.
It was a fantastic movie for the podcast.
Yeah, definitely on the list. I'm just saying, you know,
we got through it.
But the white boys won.
Mm-hmm.
The white boys should have won that last dance.
I used to fight that and that because I really do pay attention to the last dance scene. I'm like, they were kind of better until these little certain things had to happen for y'all to, and there was a lot of ISO.
ISO Joe.
I get it.
I'm just like, look, I don't give a fuck what y'all do, the head spin and all that kind of stuff. I don't give a fuck. If I'm the one who's choosing somebody to be on my fucking music video, right? If I'm Lil' Kim and I'm watching this, right? If I'm Wade Robson sitting out there watching this, right? And a white boy steps out there and does a David Blaine levitation trick. Stop the music. Stop the music. Other team, get the fuck off the stage. You come here. We're going to go into a back room. I need you to do that for me again. If you can do that for me again, I'm taking you on tour, my nigga. You will be like Lay's twins out this bitch.
I'll be like, we're going to rethink this group thing, but we need to talk. You come here.
The floating white boy. You come here. That shit was still, I watched the last 5 minutes of this movie. Only the last 5 minutes I watched more than this was probably 8 Mile.
8 Mile is a much better movie than this.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, but it also has a lot better actors in it, and it's not a dancing movie.
But
and they actually have a storyline around the fucking rapping aspects of it.
But don't get it twisted. 8 Mile has its
It's also
yeah, it's not a good movie, but it's better than this.
Yo, And Wink did fuck my girl. She wasn't your girl, homie. She was literally built
She was
for the streets.
Yeah, she's for the streets. Who we talking about right there?
Like, get out your feelings, Eminem. But no, I've watched these last 5 minutes a lot, and even now, that levitation scene,
it's great. It holds up.
It stuns me because the way that they put it together, Wade's group, everything they did was theatrical. But it was theatrical in a way that involved the entire group, where everybody was doing something. Either they were doing the magic hands to make it look like they're the ones lifting them up, or they're all out there dancing together. The girls got an opportunity. The guys got an opportunity. Omarion and Marques Houston's group were disjointed. Omarion's group wasn't even good enough to make it to the fucking second round.
Right. But I got a question for you. Speaking of Omarion.
Yes.
Where do y'all position him as far as like a performer?
I don't.
You know?
Other than not Icebox, Touch. I love the Touch video. I could do without the nigga singing.
He was cool as the little boy and sister.
It's Marques Houston. I'm talking about Omarion.
Oh, Omarion. I mean, Omarion's not. I mean, no.
I think that speaks for itself, ladies and gentlemen.
I was making sure because I always I see people like talk about him. I think the age range we in when he
was a lot of people's crush who were teenagers in the early 2000s.
But
they loved him.
Growing up there, everybody just kind of like, it's Omarion, whatever.
Mm-mm.
So now I kind of can see why he keep going back to this B2K thing, but that's neither here nor there.
I could do without ever seeing this movie again. Now that I've watched the whole movie, that is time that I will never get back, and I'm mad about that.
Never.
Y'all had a wonderful time watching it.
No, I didn't.
No, I had a wonderful time talking to y'all about it. I had a miserable time watching it. Miserable.
You didn't get up and try to do some moves yourself after seeing it?
No, not at all.
Jesus. No fun. No
so,
not at all.
This was one
In
of
fact,
those movies.
I told my wife because I had to watch Weapons because
that's also
because Chanel wanted me to watch Weapons. So I was like, all
right.
So I went up to her and I was like,
I
was like, you want to watch a movie? Because I think I told her that I have to watch. And then I was like, she's like, what? And I was like, well, I got to watch You Got Served later, but right now it's Weapons. She's like, oh, no, I'm not watching You Got Served.
Oh, no. Come on. That ain't right. Did you like Weapons?
No.
It was
I
silly.
liked the last 5 minutes when they chased that nigga down.
It was interesting, but...
Thank you. That's the way I felt. I was like, oh, my God. Y'all going crazy over this movie for what? I was like, I probably would never watch this movie ever again.
No, I just thought it was interesting.
It was see-through.
It made me mad because the whole fucking movie didn't actually happen. So what the fuck did I just watch? I just watched an hour and a half of nothing because it was just a lie, a dream, a story.
Too many white folks sit there and say how glowingly it was, and someone saying it's better than Sinners. So when I was like, let me see this for myself, and I'm just like, yeah.
I mean, the aunt performance was excellent.
Oh, she was great.
She was great.
Yeah. Yes.
But the movie as a whole, no. All right. So next week, are we doing? I think we got a double feature, right? Right, Rashanii?
Yep. Because next week we are gonna have Ace join us, so then we can watch the to-be classic right before Christmas, The Grinch Who Stole Bitches.
Yeah, I can't believe y'all doing this. I cannot believe y'all doing this. You know what? I don't want to hear shit about You Got
No, you will. This is legitimately made to be a horrible movie. It's a to-be movie.
Yes. I remember I was sitting there, I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Then I was just like, I guess, Tubi's just a joy for me because you can always find some bullshit to laugh at on there.
You got to go watch Dead Heist. That's the last one we watched from there. But my movie, because I was going to do American Psycho so we could have something nice to watch.
I don't know if that's nice. That's a very dark, disturbing.
Well, it is dark, but I mean like a good movie that we can dig into critically.
Okay.
But because of Jeff and he putting me through this, you know what we're gonna watch? You know what we're gonna watch next week?
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So
Paid in full. Also,
that's right.
I will tell you right the fuck now. I'm not watching Paid in Full. I did it once. I'm never doing it again.
Hey, I ain't even mad with you with Paid in Full. You can't even make me mad because I like Paid in Full. Yeah, yeah.
Look. So because Jeff made you watch.
Okay, for sure. If you don't
the
want to watch
movie-
Paid in Full, the other option.
Wait, stop. No, because Jeff is from New York.
No,
he
just from
likes
Virginia.
these fucking movies. No, he's not.
How you gonna tell me where I'm from?
I'll watch Paid in Full. I'm fucking with you.
I was gonna say the
I
other
have it
option.
already.
The other option is How to Be a Player.
Oh,
no,
God.
we're never watching that. I will vote that
would have
down
been the
every
best
chance
get
I
back
get.
for me. That would have been some good get back right there because I'm just like, that movie just weird to me. They really, listen. Kudos to whoever was involved. They really wanted Bill Bellamy to be a thing, but I think that was just the wrong movie.
That movie had a nice cast.
I like them better than Love.
Natalie
Jones, and I
Reed,
think
Lark
Player.
Voorhees, Anthony Johnson,
Yeah, the
Gilbert
cast was
Godfrey,
fine.
Bernie Mac,
Yeah, the
Elise
cast
Neal.
was fine. But I don't think you want to. They had me disliking Bill Bellamy's character, and I don't want to dislike. You know, at that time, Bill Bellamy was a funny guy. MTV, you don't want to dislike him. I was just like, whatever, bro.
Paid in Full is what we're watching next week.
That's A Boogie.
There we go. And that's still better than You Got Served, but still,
I mean,
it's got rappers in it. Anything that got rappers in it is not that good.
But Paid in Full ain't that bad. It's not.
Except Rashanii hates Belly.
I'll give you. I'll be real with you. It's not that bad. Actually, it has a really good cast. It has fucking Avon Barksdale in it, which is more than enough for me. And Cameron doesn't do a bad job either.
No.
So Rico, I'll definitely watch it. I'll enjoy it. And yes, I did fucking hate Belly for a lot of good reasons. But yeah, no, I just after this, I'm gonna need y'all to put a moratorium on doing Get Back movies.
Well, listen, Paid in Full
I
might
was
have came
gonna
up
do-
anyway.
I was gonna do American Psycho, which would have been fucking fine, but because Jeff made us watch
That's
this,
right.
we're gonna watch
my
that.
God. The thing about it is, guys, I'm not being malicious about the movies I'm picking. I'm like, let me just do bad movie. I pick it out because I just think it'd
I
be great
like
things.
Beat Street. Rashanii hated Beat Street. I enjoyed that. That was a good time.
You see, that's what I'm saying. For Rashanii, it's like I got 2 strikes. With you, I got 1.
Yeah, you only got one.
So I gotta watch what I picked there because I'm about to be 3 strikes I'm out. I gotta watch movies I picked there. I gotta be really strategical about this.
I enjoy. Well, technically, you picked Juice too. You influenced him to
you
pick
did.
Juice.
I think he
You did because I was gonna do Black Dynamite.
But Juice was a little. Wait a minute. Come on, man. Come on. We talked about it as a group. It's kind of hard to do.
Black Dynamite wasn't Hindsight. I think that's what we came to the agreement on.
Yeah, but I mean, I did do Kill Bill, and I did do Django Unchained on this show.
Yes,
which
that's true.
You know, so the time frame is there.
Yeah, that's actually 2009. So yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
so
16 years.
The time frame is there. We're just not thinking about it in that field. The only reason why I didn't do Black Dynamite is because it's literally made to be lampooned.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna do a love story about it because I fucking love that movie. But I mean, I'm cool with Paid in Full. This should be interesting. Only thing that I say is this: just make sure that y'all are taking notes.
We gotta take notes for this one.
Something. I mean, we could discuss it, but just make sure that you have something to start the conversation. Because my memory of Paid in Full is quite literally niggas getting the dope game and the same shit. The same shit that nigga told Riley in the Boondocks was gonna happen to him happened to niggas in Paid in Full. That's all I ever think about.
Mekhi Phifer, Wood Harris, Regina Hall. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. It's got a really good cast.
Oh yeah, forgot she was in there. That was a Boogie Girl, and
Mhm.
Mitch's sister.
But okay. Well, thank y'all so much for listening. We do greatly appreciate it. You can leave a review on Spotify. You can leave a review on YouTube. Just give it a thumbs up. I know you're watching. Jeff's on Twitter at Jeff vs. the World. Brandon's on Twitter at That Cool Black Nerd. Black is spelled B-O-K. And I'm there at Ratchet Book Club. The show is there at Hindsight Movie Reviews. Yeah. Y'all be good. We're going to holler at you later. Peace.
Peace.